Hey Javelinas, and thanks for tuning back into the Center for Student Success YouTube channel. Today in our interviews all around campus, we're interviewing Miss Nicole Morris, who is not only the advisor for the South Texan, but is a faculty member over in the Department for Communication. Let's get to it.
I'm Nicole Morris. I teach communication, speech, as well as journalism for the Art, Communications, and Theater Department here at A&M Kingsville. And just like you, I'm working at home and online for the remainder of the semester. My former colleagues at the Center for Student Success asked if I would participate in 3 questions in 3 minutes, and I'm glad to help. So let's get started. Question number 1. What is the best advice you could give students on how to be successful in an online classroom? Well, the most important thing to remember is that you have to take control of your education, which means that you have to be proactive and make sure that you are checking in on Blackboard several times a week to make sure that you are keeping up with all of your classes. Make sure you don't miss any assignments. Make sure you keep up with any notes that you need to take, and make sure that you plot that out for the rest of the semester, right? So that way there are no surprises, okay? So question number 2, kind of similar. What are 3 things students can do right now to be successful this semester? Well, number 1, you have got to be checking your student email regularly. If you've not done so, you should download the Outlook app and set that up on your phone. You need to make sure that you are checking those messages every day, because this is how we are primarily going to be reaching out to you. We're going to send you emails. We're going to be checking in to see how you're doing, right? If you have any questions or problems, email your professors, right? So make sure you've got that email up and running. Number 2, again, just like number 1, check that Blackboard. Make sure that there are no surprises. Make sure that you know what assignments you have for the coming week to 2 weeks, and make sure you communicate if you've got any questions. Thirdly, create a buddy system, right? So we were fortunate enough to start the semester face-to-face. So you may have made a friend or made an acquaintance in class before COVID-19 came about and we all got pushed online. Reach out to them, shoot them an email, exchange phone numbers, right? It's good to have a buddy system to make sure that you don't have any assignments fall through the cracks, and to provide support for you as well, right? So number 1, check that student email regularly, get that app downloaded. Second, make sure you're checking that Blackboard a couple times a week for all of your classes to make sure you're not missing anything. And 3, find you a buddy in class, so that way you can rely on one another and help remind each other about any assignments that are coming due. Okay? Last question. What is the best thing about social distancing, and why is it important? Well, it's important because we want to make sure that the spread of COVID-19 stops, that we don't get hit with it in our own community. As of this recording on Tuesday this week, we don't have any cases in Claiborne County, and we'd like to keep it that way. So while it might seem a little extreme, or you may not like being cooped up, it is really for the best, right? We want to stall this infection before it gets to us. And, and it gives you an opportunity to pick up a book and read a book, right? And that doesn't mean you can't go outside either, right? Go for a walk. Create a to-do list for yourself and get things done around your apartment or your house. Reconnect with old friends, right? We all live on these cell phones. I know I do. I'm one of the worst offenders, trust me. Put it to better use, right? Let's reconnect. So those are my 3 answers to these 3 questions. I don't know if I kept it to 3 minutes, but it might be pretty close. Javelinas, I want you to stay safe, and I want you to stay healthy during this time. And if you have any questions or problems, do not hesitate to reach out to your faculty members, because Javelinas love to help other Javelinas. Bye.
If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, don't forget that you can reach out to us on Twitter at @Tamuk_CFSS, or you can also subscribe to our YouTube channel, where we'll be posting videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday for the rest of the spring semester.